Welcome to the GGB Supplier Showcase. I'm Frank Legato, editor of Global Gaming Business. Today, we're featuring Ainsworth Game Technology, and specifically the Lucky Stars progressive link. We have Erin Stefanowics, who is Senior Manager of Product Strategy for Ainsworth. Welcome to the showcase.
Hi, Frank. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to tell you a little bit about us.
This progressive is all about the stars and collecting them. Is that correct?
That is correct. That's what our players are looking for. That's what they're hoping for, is to see those stars across their screens.
It's something called a perceived persistence. Can you just run through how the game works for us?
Yeah, let me tell you this. All right, so Lucky Stars is a perceived persistence. We're seeing that a lot in the field, those growing pots we're going to see here on our screens, these persistent state flames. Your stars are kind of heating up here. It's going to, the players are going to notice that there's something going on. So they're going to sit and play it. And they're going to hope to, look for these, wilds on these base games, but they're going to hope for their line wins. But what they're really hoping for are their stars here. And these stars are going to pop up there, hopefully fill the screen, hopefully trigger you in. Let me tell you a little bit about the game. It's a 50-line game, 1 cent denom. It is a multi-player selectable denom. So we have 1, 2, 5, and 10. Which is great for them to be able to bet up. So Lucky Stars, let me show you how we get into our, what we're doing trying to collect these stars. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna have a nice little animation here. 3 stars on reels 2, 3, and 4 trigger you into your 15 free games. What you're hoping to see is you're collecting your stars. We're going to be going up here as we're collecting them. I'll see what we can get here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. They're going to go up around the screen. What triggers the wheel is 15 stars. So you want to try to collect 15 stars. If we don't get it here, I'll show you how we get into the wheel there. So 15 free games. We're still trying to collect our stars here. Let's do 6 stars and see if we can trigger it. So now that we've completely filled our wheel, the player knows they're getting into their wheel feature, but we still have 4 free games left. So we can still collect stars on our screen, which will throw it up on top of the wheel, adding pay amounts to what's already there. So our players don't miss out on any of the wins that they can get.
So getting additional stars just boosts the credit amount offered by each star?
Correct. Yep. So we've collected 15. As you see, this one's a little bit redder here. So it doubled or added a credit amount to your wheel. Now we're going to collect them, and then we're going to head into our wheel feature. Yes. So there we go. Now here we go into our wheel, where we have our chance to win our grand or our major. Spin, spin, spin. Nice $40 win on a 50 cent. If it was a $5 bet, it would be a lot more. We do have, these games are linked progressive. So it's 2 a major and minor linked progressives. So the players can sit down. They're all trying to shoot for that progressive win, get into those wheel spins, have their chance at their grand and their major here. One great feature about our game is 1 or 2 stars. You saw 2, 3, or 4 there triggered your feature. 1 or 2 stars can randomly also trigger it, because we're trying to hit this perceived persistence. As it's filling up, those 2 stars will trigger you also into your free games feature, which is another chance at your wheel.
Mm-hmm. Now, do the amount of the progressives, the minor and the major, do they change according to the denomination you select?
It does not increase with your denom change.
Okay, because those look like pretty substantial for a minor progressive there still.
Yeah, it's a great win for our players. It's easily attainable. They can sit here pound it out and try to win those $2,500.
Mm-hmm. Now, Blazing Hut and Emperors are the two base games. Are they similar? They're clones?
These are clones of each other. Yes. What you have here is a little bit of our Asian-themed art package. And then we have our, Blazing Hot, the fiery symbols, the fiery cherries, dice, 7 symbols. Yes.
And I would imagine these are going to be prominent among your display at the Global Gaming Expo this year?
You would be correct. We are hoping to showcase these at G2E. We are really looking forward to showcasing these. The perceived persistent state that we're hoping just exceeds our players' expectations. We are hoping that this is a nice step for us in 2022, but we are expecting a leap forward in 2023.
And that's the A-Star curve, correct?
This is our A-Star curve cabinet. Yep, our sleek A-Star curve. Yep.
Has that rolled out? Is this one of the first game families on that cabinet?
This is, we had it in class 2 and it did well. So we've transferred it over to class 3, but these are the only 2 themes within our Lucky Stars family. Okay.
I would imagine more to come eventually.
We hope to see them.
Well, Erin, thank you very much for being with us on the showcase today and showing us this great product.
I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us for the GGB Gaming Supplier Showcase, our exclusive look at the best products and services produced by vendors for the gaming, iGaming, and sports betting industries. For more information about the GGB Supplier Showcase, contact Terry Brady at tbrady@ggbmagazine.com.